So there we go, guys. There's my workout for today. Yeah, like I was saying in the middle of that video, whenever I finished my deadlifts, I think I'm definitely finally seeing the limitations of what I can do on the keto diet as far as building strength. I'd heard that, you know, for the vast majority of people on the keto, it's hard to develop strength, you know, as far as not just, you know, regular muscle gain strength and strength and growth from hypertrophy, but more, sorry guys, I had to change my grip on the camera, but more like performance strength, powerlifting strength. It's hard to do that on a keto diet. And fat loss is very important to me. That's the one thing more than any. I've never really struggled with building strength. I've never really struggled with putting on, you know, any kind of noticeable muscle. The place where I struggle with the most is losing fat. And that's the place where I've struggled and I've given up many times over the years. And I'm determined to reach my fat loss goals. So I thought about it throughout the rest of my workout. And I think I'm gonna make more of a focus on losing this fat, because I really don't have that much fat left to lose. As far as, you know, I do have a little bit of recomposition to do as far as my fat loss goals go. But total poundage, really, I'm down to like 188. So I'm getting real close to my goal weight was, you know, around 180, 185. Now I know I have more than that in poundage of fat left to lose, but I'm getting almost to the, I would say almost about another 8 or 9 pounds or so. And I might be at the point there where I need to focus more on recomposition rather than just straight fat loss, if that makes any sense. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think setting the year goal for hitting 500, you know, was being really, really generous to myself. I know I can hit it earlier, so I'm gonna focus really hard on hitting the really close to the aesthetic that I'm wanting to hit, as far as the visual aesthetic of my body, my physique, and pick up on the strength gains later. Now I'm still gonna be lifting heavy once a week since I do have my carb up day. I still am gonna be doing some heavy lifting. That way I can maintain the, you know, the heavy motor patterns for that deadlift and everything like that. So whenever I do go back to really focusing more on the strength stuff, I won't have too much of a, you know, of a central nervous system deficit to make up, if that makes any sense as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got something in my eye. You see me keep twitching. I got something in my left eye. I'm gonna need to take my contacts out whenever I get home. Anyway, so I was gonna tell you guys about my food over the last couple days. My keto stuff really hasn't changed. I've been eating about the same kind of stuff. You know, chicken leg quarters with skin on it and butter and everything. But something that I added this week, I picked up at the grocery store last week, and I added to my diet this week, and I'm going to continue. Actually, whenever I get home, I'm going to cook some more stuff in it. It's coconut oil. I've used olive oil, pretty much for the last couple of years now, and I know it's another healthy oil that you can use, and I may use it from time to time on stuff, but I'm going to tell you, coconut oil is one of the, it's for the micronutrients and stuff that's in it as well. It's a really, really good oil to use. Good healthy fats. And the taste that it adds to food is so good. I sauteed some vegetables in it the other day. I got a bag of mixed vegetables that had like a broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, squash, and zucchini. And I took about 2 cups of it, and 2 cups of the vegetables, and I sauteed them in some coconut oil, and that might have been the best sauteed vegetables I've ever had in my life. Those were so good. So then I made another little change. I started doing, like, you know how I have been doing my eggs scrambled in the mornings with some cheese in it. Well, I found me some, you know, and this isn't going to be all the time with this cheese, but I found some organic pepper jack cheese slices that were like on sale, like a package, 2 packages of them, and I got it for 99 cents a piece. They were the last 2 packages of them, and they have less than 1 carb in them. I think they still have like 4 grams of protein per slice, and then like 11 grams of fat in them, if I remember right. So I've been using 2 slices of those with my 4 eggs, but I've been frying my eggs in coconut oil. And boy, it makes the eggs taste real good. I sprinkled some sea salt and pepper in there, and that's what I've been eating for breakfast, along with the 2 to 3 ounce portion of the kielbasa beef sausage. And that's my breakfast. Now, yesterday on my carb update, like like I told you guys, I've been doing Subway a lot, so that's really what I've been sticking to for breakfast and lunch. I'll go get me a flatbread sandwich with egg and with ham, egg, and cheese on it. And then some honey mustard and spinach and tomato, onions, green peppers, jalapeno, stuff like that. And then at lunch, I have the roasted turkey and bacon with some light mayonnaise, spinach, tomato, peppers, olives, and all that kind of stuff on there. So I've been keeping it pretty clean for breakfast and lunch. And then in the afternoon, like this week, somebody, I don't remember who it was, posted on the Instagram, they're having their little cheat snack, and it was one of those Nestle Toll House cookie ice cream sandwiches. And it's been a long time since I had one of those, and I've thought about it ever since I saw the picture, like Monday or Tuesday. I've been thinking about that treat all week long. So Friday, on my last break, we have a store that's like right around the corner from our job or whatever. So I jumped in there on my last break and went over there and grabbed me one of those ice cream sandwiches. Oh, guys, if you've never had one of those, I highly recommend it. It is so good. Anyway, and then usually we do pizza for our evening time snack. Or evening time meal. But my wife and I had sort of a date night last night. We went out to go see the new Tarzan movie and everything, and it was really good. But after we got off work, and then we went and did grocery shopping and got the groceries home. And of course, our go-to movie theater is in Little Rock, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away. So we had to hurry up, so we stopped by Sonic. We made our decision to stop by Sonic, and this Sonic that we stopped by, they just were understaffed, I guess, because our food was ready on time. You could tell by the temperature of it when it got out there, but it took them like 13. I think the receipt timestamp said like a total of 15 minutes from the time we ordered to the time that they checked out our food, the car hop checked out, and that's just way too long. But anyway, guys, what I had the country fried steak sandwich, and I had a medium peanut butter fudge shake, with whipped cream and cherry. So that was my treat meal for the evening, and then that's all I had for the rest of the evening, and that was at like, I believe that was around 7 o'clock whenever I ate that. So I went ahead and I didn't eat anything else, and I fasted until noon today. And of course at noon I went in there and made my eggs and cheese and all that stuff. So that's what I've been eating. And actually right now I've got what is that noise? Oh no, it is. Okay. Anyway, I've got a steak at the house, and I got some zucchini, and I picked up a little vegetable pasta, little manual thing. It's kind of like what a food processor does, one of them ones that you can put the vegetable, like a zucchini or something like that in it, and it slices it up into like, almost like pasta noodles. So I've got some zucchini, and I picked up one of the manual ones for like $8 at Walmart today, and I'm gonna make me some little pastas out of some zucchini, and I think I'm gonna take an avocado and mash it up real good, and put some garlic salt and stuff, and then make kind of like a little avocado sauce to put on top of that stuff. And then I've got a ribeye steak at the house on me, so that's going to be my protein and fat and micronutrients and stuff like that for the evening. But anyway, I know you guys are wondering, normally it doesn't take me this long to get out to my house. Well, I'm heading over to my sister's, which is all the way on the other side of Bismarck. Bismarck might be a real small town, only one traffic light in town, a gas station, and a small school, but it's a rural town. And if any of you guys know anything about rural towns, is that they are spread over large distances. Lots of people have lots of land and pastures and stuff. And I don't know how many square miles Bismarck is, but I know from one end to the school district to the other can take you like 30 minutes to drive it on a 55-mile-an-hour highway, and that's crazy. So anyway, my sister lives on about 3/4 of the way to the furthest western edge of the technically Bismarck area. It's another little community called Point Cedar, but it's actually part of the Bismarck community. So anyway, I'm heading over there. My daughter spent the night over there. Got to spend a couple nights actually with her cousins and stuff, and she's been wanting to do that. So I'm gonna go over there and pick her up because she's got to come back to the house. We don't let her spend the night anywhere on Saturday nights because we want her back home on Sunday morning to go to church with us. It's really, really important that that she doesn't get into the habit of missing church a lot. As a young child, that way, she's not missing church whenever she's older, and she makes the decisions to go to church on her own. So anyway, guys, this video has been very long, I know, and I'm going to try to start cutting these videos a lot shorter, but I had to make this one extra long. It's been, I've been putting up a lot of content, as you guys have seen, but I needed to make a big video to kind of catch you guys up on what's going on as far as my fitness stuff goes. So, be prepared for more stuff in the next, in the next few days and stuff like that. They're gonna be a lot shorter, but guys, I really appreciate you sticking with me, and if you're still watching this video at the end, thanks a ton for sticking with this to the end. I know there's a few of you that I know for sure are going to stick it out, and guys, I'm almost out here to my sister's house, so I'm going to sign off here. Guys, just like I always say, continue to go out there and have yourself a good time, getting yourself some good gains, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Good night.